Greetings, Internet. Welcome to Aaron Plays. In this episode, I'll be looking at Russia Besieged by Compass Games. I'm looking at the Eastern Front because I've had a long affinity with the Eastern Front right from the beginning of my wargaming days. The first game I ever played was Battle for Moscow by SPI. And that shortly led me on to buying Dragonair Costumes, the first game I ever bought. Just like this sheer amount of pieces, and it seemed good value for money at the time. It was £9.99. Had 5 map sheets, 1,000+ counters, bargain. Bought it, loved it. Got Fire in the East, but then all these games are too big. So I played Russian Campaign, Barbarossa by SPI, stroke TSR, and yeah, I've enjoyed them all. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, I'm looking for a core level game. It still won't fit on my table. I can only fit 1 map sheet, so this is 2, but I'm going to have to use Vassal to actually portray it. So there are a few introductory videos out there about the game. I'm not going to do an unboxing. Just need to say it's a beautiful production and well worth a look at. So let's go to the map. Well, this is the map on the Vassal module. Yeah, it's 2 map sheets. This perhaps is the least attractive part of the whole package. It's nice size. All the areas are quite clear and well marked, delineated, but I don't quite like the graphic style. I mean, I must admit these mountain ranges look like the moon. The Pipette marshes, I don't know, they could have chosen, and these are forests. Color fonts, yeah, I would have gone with a different angle, but that's what they've gone for. And as I zoom in, so everything is clear. The hexes on the actual real game are quite large. Quite cities, railway lines. So everything's clearly marked. I just, yeah, it looks like, well, it doesn't look like a mountain range to me, but that's what they went for. I say that's probably the least satisfactory part of the game for me. So, yeah. Now, I've done the setup for both sides. Yes, I will be playing this solo. Let me just bring on the units, and here we are. So the Germans ready to go for 1941, the May-June turn, though we know it's obviously June. I've marked the specific odds counters, what I believe I'll be making attacks towards. These are not with air support at present moment. I haven't quite decided on the air support I'm allocating. So a closer look at the units themselves. Standard NATO symbols. We've seen these all a million times before. Again, a standard, you've got attack, defense. Each unit is double-sided. Well, I'm afraid that most units are double-sided. There are 1 or 2 that aren't. And some of the larger panzers are actually got 3 steps. So step reduction. The Soviet forces have got most units, again, 2 steps. You see the military districts, I've set them up in as according to the charts. The playbook advises that for the Soviets, try and make sure that you can't get overrun on the first turn. It's in good sense. And I've stacked as best I can the Soviet armor with their infantry to get, or to negate the German armor modifier. So that's the, let me just zoom out a bit, the front line situation. The Stukas, that will be involved in the text. Each one of these will increase the odds by 1 column. There are 10 of these on the board. So the Germans weren't allowed to set up adjacent to the border, for whatever reason. They're not going to be moving very far on the first turn. It's going to be a case of let's do as much damage as possible. So in the actual box, so I'm not going to do an unboxing, but there is a nice rule book, multicolored. There's a playbook, which is quite a few examples of play, and advanced rules. I'm not intending to use any advanced rules. This is actually my first play of the game. I haven't even actually done a test play. I'm going to be playing it cold, shall we say. Let's see how it plays through. There are a lot of things to consider. Think of it in many ways as Russian campaign on steroids. There are obviously there's weather, 2 forms of combat, blitzkrieg and standard combat results table. The blitzkrieg table allows for more retreat options for the enemy, so you can actually get further advances. The Germans can only use it from 41 through to 43, and the Soviets can start using the blitzkrieg table from 43 through to 45. The German air support will deteriorate as the campaign goes on, and then the Soviets will start to get some. And overall, it's a really beautiful production. I can bring up some of the charts and tables on here so you can see what they actually look like. So we have the combat results table. So you've got the blitzkrieg and the other standard one there. You've got terrain effects modifiers table, and these are all on wonderful cardstock. Movement. Now you've got there are 2 phases in each turn, but I'll go through that as I'm actually playing. Similar to the Russian campaign, so you have a normal first impulse, and you can use pretty much their full movement in clear weather, deteriorates as the weather goes on, and then the second impulse, depending on the nationality, you will have more restricted movement. But this is what I intend to do. So hopefully you guys will be interested. I want to do about a turn per episode. I'll be going through the rules as I'm playing, as I'm learning it myself. And I hope you'll join me through the actual exercise. So until next time, bye internet.